Yo, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's Dan VR and guest appearance from Juno. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime guy. What? What was that, Juno? What? What? Sub to Dan VR and follow the Instagram. Are you sure? Is that what you really said? Is that what you really said, Juno? Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. 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 Okay. Lay in my lap. Today we are going to be watching Detarmi's video, Deepwoken, Nepotism, Toxicity, Bad Management. Detarmi has a lot of connections in the community, way more than myself. Great guy, super reputable. He was very instrumental in getting me unbanned from the Discord the first time around. We know how that went. Also, I'm pissed off right now looking at the screen. Because I had this white hat that I would wear last year that I fucking loved. I loved that hat. And when I broke up with my ex, I got the hat when I was shopping with her, and I left it at her apartment. It's kind of like because I knew she was moving away. So it's like, here you go, memento mori, a memorial, a souvenir. Stupid. Dude, I want my hat back. I want my fucking hat back so bad. But she fucking hates me for some reason, so I'm never getting it back. Anyways, ramble concluded, into the video.
Hey man, so in this video I want to discuss something that's been on my mind lately. It's about
me
the
too.
Deepwoken community and its many issues with it.
My
I want to begin with, there's going to be a few chapters in the video. Maybe it's going to be a longer video than usual. And if you enjoy, please subscribe, as I would really appreciate reaching higher goals.
Subscribe to Determine.
And yeah, let's get right
into
the
now.
video. So,
I'll know.
I wanted to
I'm
start
lurking
with
and
talking
watching.
about
I'm in your
how
room.
bad the big updates have been in terms of management and them coming out. So we're talking about release date, sneak peeks, all of that good stuff, right? So you've noticed they're doing weeklies for about the majority of the game. I mean, I think actually since release they've been doing weekly updates. They haven't stopped, which is...
I don't think they've missed a single weekly, which is awesome. Because most games you get like one update every 4 months and it sucks. And then you never see the devs again. So for never missing a weekly update, that's insane. Props to the deep devs, man. That's fucking crazy.
It's great and all, but it also does slow the bigger updates to come. So what this leads up to is that the devs lose motivation, and a lot of them just take other projects to do or start their own, which is the case for most of the developers in Deepwoken. There is a few devs working on the game, sure, but it's not at its max potential.
Dude, don't worry, bro. They're going... Dude, how many times has Agmatsu said the devs are going to tee up? Like 6 times? Yeah, man. Just wait till the 10th time they tee up. Then we get in Conquest, bro. I feel like Conquest has been such a failure, and it's been hanging over the developer's head for so long, that a lot of them have lost their passion for the game, if they even play it. Like, Raguzer is like our deadbeat fucking dad. He's gone. He left the house to get milk, built a new family, and it's called Cursed Gear. Raguzer's gone. K1's around, Fino's around. I don't know about Fino. Dex also is just fucking MIA, bro. Lord knows where Dex is. So it's just Archmage, Mr. Mage. No, I definitely feel like they've gotten sloppy. A lot of the things that get added in the updates nowadays they're broken. And I don't mean like, oh, it's too strong, man. It's overpowered. No, I mean broken, like it doesn't fucking work. You still can't vent Blood Curdle, even though they said you could. Like, shit like that. Or if you put stone on, like, the bone swords, you can just, boom, one shot. Attention to detail, man. Attention to detail. It feels like they don't care anymore. Which really sucks, because... Well, then it's just a downhill trend from there. It just gets worse and worse. The updates are less quality control. I haven't had my coffee yet. Bigger updates take longer to finish. Things like that, man. It's really upsetting.
And I understand that they really want to keep it as a friend group, but at this point, the game has been slowed down so much that you guys just don't have the ability to keep up with the community and their expectations. They expected Conquest last December, and now we're not even talking.
Ugh. It's been almost a year since they said that Conquest is a few weeks away. That's genuinely fucking absurd. It's almost been a year since they said Conquest is a few weeks away. And also, the craziest thing is, like, Conquest World Events, I don't know what it looks like, okay? So I couldn't tell you what's coming. But simultaneously, it feels like an update significantly smaller than Verse 2 is taking way more time. Like, Verse 2, they remade the whole game. Like, core gameplay features, new islands, new weapons, oaths, monsters, everything. They remade the game, essentially, from the ground up. A game mode, a couple oaths, and some bosses are taking 2 years? How many oaths did we get for Verse 2? I feel like we got more content in Verse 2, and it took significantly less time than what's happening now. Yeesh.
About this December, right? Because it's probably gonna take longer than that, and at this point,
Also, I brought this up before. I said Conquest was a bad idea. The devs got arrogant, because it's like, there's no way you were going to be able to handle this. And some other, the CC that saw that were like, no, they could definitely handle it. They're incredible. My brother in Christ, Riot, with dozens of developers, with fucking masters, doctorates, PhDs in game design, computer engineering, cyber, like everything. Literal masters of their field struggle to make and balance their game. Our self-taught Lua lovers here on the dev team, Momad Studios, you think they could have made this? No, clearly not. It's why it's taken so long. Do you know how hard it is to make a MOBA? How complex it is? You could change one number value on one character and it would fucking cascade and destroy the whole fucking meta. I feel like the only people who actually thought that devs were going to be able to pull off making a League of Legends style game are the people who have never played League of Legends. The only people who understood, like, wow, this is going to go terribly, are the ones that played MOBAs. Because the most popular MOBAs with hundreds of millions of dollars behind them are absolutely terrible. Genuinely terrible to play.
One thing I got by talking with Archmage.
They are incredibly talented developers, though. Let's not take that away from them. I do love Deepwoken.
Right? Is that they're working on World Events and Conquest together, right?
Told you. I told y'all. Almost a year ago, I
out
told you
first
that's what's
before
happening.
Conquest. None of this is confirmed, by the way. Like, even himself, he doesn't know for sure.
That's almost insulting, because Ark had already said, like, months ago that World Events are, like, 99% done. And now, you don't even know when it's gonna come out. So, what y'all been doing? You know? What have you been getting into? Because last time you talked to us, you said it was pretty much done. So what the fuck are we waiting on, dude?
Sure that that's gonna happen. It's just a possibility, so don't go around and pinging him on the Discord or any of that stuff, because it's gonna be annoying for him. And yeah, he just wants to work on the game as much as he can. He does his best. But besides that, the game seems to be flowing well still.
The devs work very, very hard. They don't have to do anything.
I mean, look at the player counts. It almost reached 40k people playing at the same time.
True.
So it
almost
must be
40k
doing well,
from
right?
Blood Run.
I mean, I don't know, man.
And since every single person there is either a new player and doesn't know what's happening, or an older player and they are entirely miserable. Because PvP feels fucking awful, and the game is laggier than it's ever been. And they're gonna blame Roblox, but click on any other Roblox game and it does not feel like this. Just saying.
Since the release of Blood, it doesn't feel the same. I don't know, I was trying to convince myself to play the game, even with the Blood attunement, and I don't know why I'm pushed away so much from the game to the point I
because it is completely disconnected from the core values that it was founded upon. We are so lost in the plot, it's like the foundation of the game is gone. Nothing feels fucking real. It's just flashy and weird and crazy. It's like, what am I even doing right now? Where am I? Is this Deepwoken even anymore? That's why. Subconsciously, you know that the devs fucked up, but a lot of people won't admit it or they just can't conceptualize. They can't verbally put together why it feels weird, just that it does, right? You can't connect all of the dots, which is the gameplay experience represented with this pen and gameplay experience and like core values of the game entirely gone. So now the gameplay that you have is like based on nothing. It's every Friday it's like it's a new fucking game. It's just terrible. It's terrible.
Really despise wanting to prog the build. It feels like a chore nowadays, and I'm not sure why that happens.
That might just be
I think I've
burnout.
played the game too much, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I really want to remake my main. I want to make blood builds, but I just cannot get into progging again because I don't know why. No matter how much they change the progression of the game, it just doesn't do it for me. Just because everything is still the same, the ignition is just slower, so it doesn't
Ignition
motivate
is terrible.
me to go for that.
What a terrible
and,
origin.
You know,
It's
I hope
awful.
you guys understand that.
They're
And
gonna fix
with
it, by the way.
Helltide as well, I'm
It's been
barely
months.
hopping
They're
on
not.
like every day, like 30 minutes to just do the event and go like once or twice just for the
Yeah.
joy. Like,
Real.
I don't know,
Real.
man. The game just doesn't feel the same. And I
Yeah,
know I
I
said I
think
was
that's
gonna
just
talk about the
burnout,
community part more,
honestly.
but this just was also in my mind because I don't know. I've not seen any of the veteran people play as much as they used to, and I'm also kind of demotivated by that. It seems that everyone is just like, you know, fresh spawns. Like,
There's just nothing to do. There's just nothing to do. Like, a lot of Deepwoken content creators were struggling to find content or ideas like 9 months ago. Like, by April of 2024, when K1 kind of stopped that like generational content run he was on, we were tapped out. Right? We had nothing left to do by April. There was no more content to make. We were kind of banking on Conquest coming out. And it's been like 6-7 months. And there's nothing. There's fucking nothing! It's like the magic conch. Archmage, when's Conquest? Never! What are we getting with world events? Nothing! Like, it's just fucked.
new people, and just the older communities waiting for these big updates to come back.
Dude, people took off like doing summer classes because they thought Conquest was gonna come out, and then it just didn't. That's tough. I think that happened to Valicus, and that's wicked work. Because Conquest totally, like, it should have come out. It should have come out no later than spring. So I don't even blame him for real.
And it's been so long, man. It really has.
It's been so long.
But
Who
anyway,
gives a
besides
fuck
that,
anymore? Like, nobody's even hyped
the
for
community
Conquest.
as
It's
a
just
whole,
been so long.
I've really pushed myself away from it. I'm trying my best to, because it's really toxic, man. I don't know, like,
Most of the people in the community are grass grazing, outback, dirt drinking monsters. I don't interact with. As very noticeable on my channel, I've done one single collab, and that was like with Inani because he's fucking awesome, and that was very recently. I do not interact with the community at all. Legitimately, I talk to Archmage more than I talk to any other content creators because I don't trust anyone, and I think they're all fucking freaks. Even the ones that aren't freaks and low-key are kind of shut-ins, and we have such different lived experiences, I very much struggle to relate to a lot of them. And then, of course, the amount of people that end up being, like, child ditties is just, I don't trust anyone. This game gave me trust issues, bro, I swear to God.
especially the competitive scene of Deepwoken, bro.
Evil people.
I don't know
bro.
what
Evil
kind
people.
of ego you guys have for being good at a fucking Lego game.
It's because it's
but-
the only thing they're good at.
All that's
They're like 14 or 15. They haven't done anything with their life because they're so young. They have no achievements really. So it's like, that's it. This is their first big thing, being good at a video game. It's just natural how that happens, man. It's kind of like, no, they're too young to have anything else to really flex. So the video game skill is what they flex. That's where the ego comes in. On the older side of it, if you're like 19, 18 to 20, and you're talking about how comp you are, Get a job, bro. This shit's... What the fuck are you doing?
Stuff should not be happening, dude. Like, if you go in Chime, just say in GG and go about your day. Like, oh my god, easy, I shit on you, mutt. Like, I didn't even say anything, and you're just attacking me for no reason.
It's kind of funny.
Which is
toxic,
really
though.
annoying to
Low
witness.
key, it can be fun.
I kind of also stopped playing Chime because I've seen that it has literally no purpose. I only try builds in there,
Yeah,
and I
it's
don't
fun,
go
though.
for elo because again, it has no purpose whatsoever.
Clout.
But
Roblox
yeah, there's
clout,
a lot
bro.
of toxicity in the community, not just in game, but in the community Discord as well. And it seems to be combated at times, but man, they got new mods and shit, but those mods don't moderate.
Do you guys want to hear the craziest thing about your retard mod staff? They were harassing content creators in the like CC only server, and it got so bad that a group of content creators went and they told Archmage like have them leave us alone. We can't handle these junior mods fucking with us. Like it's just nonstop. They cause a fight, we fight back, we get in trouble. Get the junior mods out of our chat. Arch changed the rules so that the junior mods could not go in there and type or anything. Not even a week later, all of the junior mods that were responsible for instigating and causing fights got promoted so that they could then go back and talk. Everyone on the dev team eat dirt, bro. Look at me in my eyes, you know what I'm conveying. Pure hatred. Pure fucking hatred.
You know what I mean? Like, they expect people to do the work for them. Like, oh, if you see this, make a Discord report, which is the most fucking stupid thing I've ever seen in a Discord server. Like, okay, you can report things yourself, but like, you also have...
The funniest thing is, and people who chat regularly in like general or player general can like testify and back this up. 99% of the time you see something like not safe for work or racist or something that would essentially require a report. Almost always there is a mod or an observer within one scroll. Like they're in chat and they just don't do anything. Like anyone who actively chats in there can tell you that happens all the time. Like there could be a crazy fucking message immediately under it, a mod response to somebody else. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. It's always been like that. It's fucking crazy.
To do your job by moderating your own Discord, like the Discord you work for.
Real.
Whatever, like,
tell them to turn me. Spit
it's
your
just
shit,
so
bro.
dumb to me, dude. Like, if you search up anything remotely stupid, even the word like, I'm not gonna say.
There's a player that's chase banned for saying gyat. Go into general, type messages containing gyat. Then tell me how many of those players are banned, let alone chase banned. 0. I don't know if that guy did anything else, but like, gyat, really? Really, cohort? That's what you got him for?
I'm not gonna go into specifics, right?
It's like how they got Al
There's a
Capone
whole
for
lot of
tax
words not censored,
evasion.
a lot of bypasses, stuff that even CCs have gotten flamed for in the past and lost their privileges over them, which
Me?
is
You
so
talking about me?
terrible to witness, dude.
It is
But, like,
terrible. Fuck all of them, bro. Give me CC
It's
rollback.
just so annoying how
Give me my shit back, bro.
if you have like a higher status role, you're treated differently because you're the image of the community, technically. Like,
I understand that, and also, like, I'm just a normal-ass dude. I'm just a normal-ass dude that makes videos. I'm not some fucking patron saint. I'm not Megamind. I don't always get it right. I'm not just this wealth of knowledge. I'm just some random fucking retard that plays the game and just so happens to record it. Like, sometimes they hold us to unrealistic standards. It's insane.
dude,
You can never fuck up.
Come
You can
on
never be wrong, ever.
I'm also want to talk
They
about
can be, though. They can consistently
ego
break their own
that
rules and fuck
a
up,
mod
and
can get
nothing happens.
by
They
getting
get
a
a
higher
strike.
status, right?
A mod fucks up, they get a single strike against them. You fuck up, you lose everything. You get your roles removed, you're blacklisted, you're banned from the server, you're banned from the game. Yeah, man, those punishments are identical, bro. Identical.
So I've had a couple people that I
Fucking
used to
senior
talk
mods are
to
all dumb as
freely
shit.
before they were even like, I mean, when they got CC or when they weren't just a mod in general. They got junior mod, they were starting to get some ego, cutting some people off. They got full mod, they entirely cut off a lot of people, including me, and deleting a shit ton.
There's a lot of CC with egos too. It's kind of weird. Because, like, we're Roblox YouTubers, bro. Tap in. It's not that serious. It's like they fucking need a bodyguard detail anytime they enter a Discord. You know who I am? I got wealth of knowledge, bro. I'm tapped in on that deep tube, bro. I know all the secrets. I know the algorithm. Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody.
Ton of messages. I'm not gonna name that person, but like, it's so annoying to witness this thing. And I mean, that guy's gone.
Calling your ass out, Mike Pike. If you start Hollywooding us, I'm watching. I'm lurking.
Now from the mod team, thankfully, because that kind of behavior is so childish to witness. It's just so bad. But
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, chat. I pre-watched the video. From there, there's not a lot to be said. The game's own mismanagement is gonna kill it. They need to lock in, because a lot of the devs, they don't assign tasks. Like, if Fino wants to add something to the game, he goes ahead, he makes it, he adds it to the game. That's it. It's not like, hey Fino, can you pick up this balancing work? Or, hey Fino, can you help me out with making... No. No. They just make whatever they want, right? They're a friend group. They make whatever they think is cool, whatever they want to add to the game. But it's not like they have a fucking list of, here's what we need done, let's equally divide our tasks so we don't burn out and we make sure we get everything done. No. No, it's mostly Archmage, I think, that does like probably 70% of keeping the game running. And then the rest of them just add content. But, as we've seen in other weeklies, if they don't feel like it, or they're working on their other games, or there's just nothing to add, there's just nothing. There's nothing in the update log, that's it. So, they seriously need better organization. I know they're a friend group, but oh my god. Any other game developer would be fired and blacklisted from the industry if they acted like this. Missing a deadline by over a year? Zero organizational skills whatsoever, zero accountability, it's just kind of fuck it. One of the head devs is just gone? This is making a different game? It would be one thing if Raguzer was out working on Cursed Gear and doing all this shit on Cursed Gear after World Events, Conquest, Void Tower, after all that was done. You're a year late and you just said, fuck it, I'm out? Bro. Alright, man. Alright, bro. Y'all laid the fucking... You had the golden goose with Deepwoken. If you could have 100,000 players concurrently on normal days, if you guys just tapped in and just did shit when you didn't feel like it. Like every other adult on Earth. Do you think I want to go to work soon? Do you think I want to go to work today? No. But I'm going to, because it's my job, it's a good career, and it makes me money, and it's good for me. You have an incredible game, an incredible concept that could make you so much money, and it would be fucking infamous, the amount of attention and players you would get on this game. And instead you squander it because you just don't care. You just don't have discipline. And it's like, fucking hell, man. Why are random players, why are random content creators more passionate about the game than the people who fucking made it? How does that work? Whatever, bro. Whatever.